tomato sauce. Why? Because doing so puts you and I in control over the flavor, over the sodium, and over the texture. Okay? To begin, we are going to start with what we call in my industry a mirepoix. Mirepoix is a combination of onion, carrots, and celery, and it's used as a base to flavor our soups, our stocks, and our sauces. So it's 50% onions, 25% celery, and 25% carrots. And it doesn't have to be cut perfectly, it can be rough chopped, okay? So for this recipe, we're going to be using about half an onion, okay? We have half a carrot and 1 celery stick. That's about it. I cannot wait to make this to finish this frozen yogurt tomorrow. So our strawberries are cooling off, and then after we are done with the sauce, it should be cool by now. This is it. This is our strawberries, okay? And we'll mix it, and then we'll churn it tomorrow because the mixture has to be completely chilled. Yes. All right. So half an onion. Maybe I'll do all of it. It's very small here. I'll do all the onions. Voilà. Rough chopped. Mirepoix is spelled Mirepoix. Mirepoix. All right. Carrots is a great source of vitamin A, which is crucial for our eyesight. All right, on to our celery. Well, chop. Do you enjoy cooking? I know I do. I mean, you already know by now that I do. Yes. All right, next we need about four garlic cloves. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the camera overhead so that way you can actually watch the sauce being made. Yeah? Garlic is an amazing, amazing ingredient for the health of our brain. Did you guys know that? Yeah. According to the University of Missouri. That's what I read. Okay, that's about it. So our garlic is just about peeled off. So for our herbs, we have here some Italian parsley. We have some fresh basil and 2 bay leaves. And of course, some amazing olive oil. Remember, olive oil, as I mentioned before in my previous videos, you will always want to go for plant-based oil because oil is an amazing, amazing nutrient for our brain function because our brain is 60% fat. And so because of that, we need to eat more of what you and I already are. All right, let's move on to our tomatoes. To begin, we're going to take off the top using a serrated knife, okay? And just go around it just like that. And boom, boom. Off you go. And then I'm gonna switch up to my serrated knife, or you guys may call it the bread knife. I love this knife over the chef's knife because the edges, right, helps me grab the tomato a whole lot better than crushing the skin. Okay, so cut it in half and then make your cut. It doesn't have to be perfect because they're gonna fall apart while they stew anyway. Tomatoes is a great source of lycopene, which is the most powerful antioxidant known to mankind. Vitamin C, oh my goodness, as well, okay? All right, so we have all of our chops here done for the sauce, and I'll see you in a minute. Now, under medium heat, let's saute our mirepoix and garlic in the oil without browning. Next, let's add our tomatoes, the the tomato paste, the sugar, and let them sweat for 5 minutes. When you sweat something, you want to see some steam happening at the top. So let's put a lid on it, put a ring on it, fellas, and we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Available at Christian bookstores and online. Purchase it today.
Let's reduce this to a simmer. Add the stock, that's 1 cup. Half a cup of white wine for some pizzazz. Some salt and pepper, freshly cracked black pepper. Now we can adjust the seasoning a little later. Let's add the leaves, basil, bay leaf, and parsley. Now, I let my tomato sauce simmer for an hour, and the timing really depends on how thick or how thin you want the final sauce to be. Let's close this and set the timer for 1 hour. A classic homemade tomato sauce. I am now just fishing out the bay leaves, yeah? Now, when you are pureeing a hot liquid, whether it's a soup or a sauce in a blender, you want to let the sauce cool for about 15 minutes, okay? Especially if you are going to be using a glass bowl. Why? Because you have a hot liquid in something that's closed off. So you want to be very careful, okay? All right, here we are. All right, let's lock her in. There we go. And when you're pureeing a liquid, you always want to start at the lowest speed first, okay? Ooh la la, look at this. Homemade tomato sauce, huh? Look at this. You always want it to coat the back of the spoon like this, okay? Tastes amazing. Now, of course, this requires more time, but you are worth it. Your body is worth it, yes? Because now you are in control of how much salt goes in there. You are in control of the texture and the flavor. And guess what? You get yourself a couple of these and you store them in the freezer and you throw it out whenever you need it, okay? That's it. Freshly made classic tomato sauce, so no more can. So now with your homemade pasta sauce, you can make marinara sauce, you can make pizza sauce, and all the things that you love. All right, I will see you in the next video.